Hey y'all, I just finished stirring this new chicken feed up in this bucket. It looks like it still needs to continue on a little bit, as it's not mixed completely as well as it should be. Let me tell you what's going on here. So I have been looking for a better way of feeding my birds for a long time. Not exactly a fan of of the bagged feeds at the Tractor Supply and places like that. And so y'all know that I've been fermenting for a very long time, but that's becoming really time intensive. And during the winter it's not an issue, but during the summer it is very much an issue. So let me turn this on and let's move away from it because it's noisy. And let me tell you what I have done and what I'm going to try. So some of y'all may know of a man called Joel Salatin. Joel Salatin is a farmer up in Virginia, I believe. And he's very into regenerative farming practices. And he has a recipe that I decided to give a real hero's try to. And it is comprised of dried corn and roasted soybeans and crimped or rolled oats, feed grade limestone, NutriBalancer, and kelp meal. And I've added the sunflower seed because that was not part of his. But my chickens, my birds all love the sunflower seed. And so I found the places that I could get all those ingredients. And it's a matter of grinding everything except for the rolled oats. And so I purchased this bad boy. This is the upper part of it, and it sets on that lower part of it, and it has different size screens. And what I have found out is that the large screen is a little too big. This screen works well, except it gives me a really fine grind and then also a coarser grind. It's given me both, and I would like to go with the coarser grind, but I'm going to assume that my babies can handle the fine grind. You can see down in here, well, I guess it's not super fine. I just I do worry about a fine grind because of it getting stuck in their craw. But anyway, that looks like it's doable. If I have to, I'll switch to the large screen next time and give that a try. This is about 27 pounds of feed in there. And one of the reasons I wanted to give this a try is because as we continue to take on more birds, the cost is going up and up and up. You can see where I've had all these orders come in. So this is the limestone. It's feed grade limestone, and that's basically calcium. So that's going to help with their eggshells. And what I've got to do some research on is find out if that's going to be a bad thing for our ducks, our chickens, and our peacocks. So I might have to make them a different feed, a different mixture without that. And then we have the North Atlantic kelp meal from Furtrell. We also have the poultry NutriBalancer from Furtrell. And there's a very small amount of those in a 50-pound bag. So those aren't really cost prohibitive. And as a matter of fact, the price that I have came up with without the sunflower seed is about well, it's less than 20, about $19 for a 50-pound bag. Actually, I think it came to about 53 pounds. And we have been paying, when we're buying just the all flock feed, we pay anywhere from $26 to $28 a 50-pound bag. And that's usually pellets, because they just waste, and I'm hoping they don't waste this, but they do seem to waste the finer ground stuff. So we're just going to have to see. What I am going to do is really cut back on the amount that I'm feeding them, and see if we can cut back on the amount of waste, because they do love to just scratch around and throw things out on the ground and just make a big mess. So I'm going to give them less and see if I can get them to just eat what I'm giving them a little bit better, instead of wasting so much. So anyway, but I did want to pop on here. I think I'm good. That I'm going to go ahead and start making my videos again. We have so much going on, and I know that some of you are really interested in what we're doing here on the farm. I just wanted to thank all of you that have been so precious with your condolences over my Nala. Let me show you where she's at. There'll be times when it'll be hard for me to talk, y'all, for a while. But up there in that shady spot, close to that grove of trees, that's where we have all of our fur babies. Now we have 4 up there, actually 5 with our Fatso, our kitty named Fatso, that was Huey's special little one. And then I also have a goose up there. But yeah, this summer this spring, whenever, I want to put some name tags on their little graves, so that we remember which grave has which one of our fur babies. I think they deserve that. And I miss her to the moon and back. There comes Huey. He has been cutting lumber because let me tell y'all what he is getting ready to do. I've drawn out my plan for our little roadside stand over here, and it's going to be a self-serve for the most part. We may man it a little bit on the weekend, but yeah, I'm glad that is getting ready to get started. And we're also getting ready to work on our ramp going up to this first porch, because that's where we'll be having, our kind of flowers with friends things, our porch banquet, whatever. Haven't decided exactly what to call it. Probably flowers with friends. But that will be a place where people that would love to come and choose flowers for their own bouquets, but really just because of mobility issues, or just because they don't want to spend time with the bees and butterflies, and I guess I can understand that. They would rather just come and sit on the porch and choose their flowers from there. But you can see he has been cutting lumber. Yeah, the tires haven't left yet, but they're going to. He's been cutting lumber. He brought a big load of rock home from John's house when he was helping John work on his creek after Hurricane Helene just made a mess. But this is the corner where it's going to be. And it's going to be flat back against that side, and then it's going to have a wing coming out this way and a wing coming out this way. So it'd be kind of almost like a V shape. But I'll have to draw it out so that I'll get my paper out and show it to you at some point so you can see how it's shaped. I think it's going to be really sweet. There'll be plenty of parking right here for folks. And Hugh is moving a bunch of wood to the back and cutting it into firewood, I believe. Say hi, Pops. If he can hear me. He can't hear me. Let me see what he's up to. What you up to, baby?
Huh?
What you up to?
Clearing all this up and get them tires out of here so we can build your farm building.
Yay. He sounds really excited. Bless his heart. I think he is. He loves projects like this. Don't let him fool ya. He just also likes to be a little grumpy at times. There it goes. Alright, y'all. Well, I just wanted to tell y'all thank you for just your precious comments about Nala. She was best doggy ever. And I was her girl. I belonged to her. She was very protective of me, and would even grumble at Hugh when he came over to give me a kiss on the head or anything. And he'd fuss at her a little bit. Stop it, Nala. And she'd just look at him, kind of glare at him like, no, you stop it. Yeah, she was funny. But we're going to miss her. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll be popping in and out quite a bit this week because we have a whole lot going on. Love you much. Bye-bye.